I accidentally clicked stop stream. COVID has done things to my brain, you guys. I slept 6 hours last night. Hud's back. Oh. Ooh. Hope you finish this level now, making V2 as soon as I get out of class. Well, I don't know. You want me to wait? Oh, I forgot to pull up my queue. Just forget one thing. I should just routinely forget that, so then I always won't feel like I satisfied the forgot something thing. Whew. Yeah, sorry, hot dog is very cute. I don't know what else to say other than he's really cute. And every time I see him, it like makes my heart hurt. Like there's nothing I can do except want to touch him, so it's gonna be a problem once he lives back here and is constantly distracting, and I will just stop playing Mario Maker for 10 minutes to play with him right here. Which Casey will enjoy. And Box will enjoy. And some people will be like, did I really have to wait 15 minutes before this guy plays my level? And if you're those people, just let me know, and I will ban you for being a dog person. Yes, you do. Oh, he's just so cute. Oh my god, the audio is very delayed because I left it paused since last night. Jinx, where's the rest of your menu? That was weird. Pause emulation. Resume emulation. Okay, good. Now we're good. Oh, not touchscreen. Oh my god. It's docked. I didn't know the touchscreen worked when it's docked. Whew. And what? Now the controls don't work? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Whether I should create V2 or continue my third troll level. Well, if you have things to fix, you have things to fix. But there's nothing wrong with getting, you know, your ideas nailed down either. The beginning. The fact that they coexist in the room without much issue shows the progress you've made. Yeah, they've been seeing each other through the window. Hut's still pretty hissy. But I really don't think there's anything else I can do for that. I've been putting a toy like under the door, and I'll wiggle it so that Pud and him are playing with it at the same time, and we've been trading treats and different smells between the two of them. Like I've been doing absolutely everything I can to get Pud more comfortable with it, but I think Pud is just too Pud-pistic to get it done. Hoping Pud comes around. After he gets exposure. That's really all I can do. Crackers really likes him. Him and Crackers get along. They like sniffing each other. Yeah, that is the one concern I have. You know, the intro for this really makes me feel like I have to get the safety coin. Especially since we soft lock if we don't get the safety coin. Which I think is going to reinforce people to grab the safety coin. You definitely need to figure out a way to trick the player into getting it rather than making them feel like they have to get it. Oh. I do have to feed the cats. Hot Dog will be very distracting, but I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to want to lay nearby. I think he's going to want to chase the other cats around. I think he's going to follow them around for a long time. So if they're on the hot tub, he'll probably be on the hot tub. Is the whole stream's frame rate kind of fucky? No, that's just okay. Emulator drops some frames sometimes. I don't know why. It's running on a laptop with a 3080. I think Ryujinx is just kind of shitty sometimes. But it had me nervous. Oh, that does... that does remind me, though. Figure out 60 FPS on CatCam. Check old footage. Was it 60? Because I feel like it was normally 60, right? I feel like it was smoother than that. Maybe it was a smoother 30? I don't know. Okay. You dump the player in the center of the screen. Yeah, so the whole initial setup there, which I ran through yesterday, was that we needed to get the safety coin and do all that so we can get twice in this room here and then not get the safety coin or everything will break. And it turns out it definitely breaks if we get the safety coin here and save it. It definitely won't work. And then this. I think we did this room. Oh my god, I hate that muncher. I hate that muncher. Now I have this whole loop. Wait, do I have to redo the loop? No, I don't have to redo the loop. I'm done. I'm supposed to go in here. Messages are 30 seconds late? Oh, if you have a big delay, sometimes Twitch will slow down if you have network issues. You can usually refresh and it'll jump forward, but then, you know, it'll jump forward. Yeah, I really want to... I keep being compelled to go and grab that again. If I hit the checkpoint here, it won't work either, so I have to do that each time. Come over the fresh spike room. You don't see it for a while, blame Defender. Uh-oh. Why, because he won't let you show it to people? Okay, here it comes. Yeah, even now that I know it, still feels a little bit like I have kind of a lot of weights. Making a bit of a collab, good. That'll be fun. That kills me. That's fake. There's a fake spike there. I think that's the end of the room, right? Yeah. Okay. So now we're caught up with where we were. Okay. Do I want to touch this one? I don't think I do. I honestly don't know. I don't know how to use the checkpoints, considering the checkpoints sports are a component of the weird twice, which, I mean, is an interesting setup, but yeah. Looking at it with fresh eyes, it really feels like you have two decent ideas that fight each other, because now that whole initial setup, because we're recycling it to reuse the checkpoints, becomes very confusing. Hey, Dolphin, how you doing? I'm back. I'm alive. My heart rate's too high, but otherwise I'm alive. So do I have the right number of checkpoints? Do I have... Yeah, okay, I have the coin and not the safety coin. Dolphin, how you doing? Yeah, heart rate still climbs. I climbed on the bike for a little bit today, and my heart rate shot up, like, immediately to, like, 140, which was previously my, like, absolute, like, dead max. Oh, I have to go through the blue one. So then I stopped exercising. Yep. It's been almost a month. I wonder if I can even play pickleball tomorrow. Now the next one. For anyone who was wondering, I forgot my Discord login while on vacation. Dolphin! Dolphin! Oh. You need a password manager. You need 1Password or Bitwarden are very, yeah, great minds. Oh. 1Password or Bitwarden. Also at home. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. At least you didn't lose your account again. 1Password, I've heard really good things about. Bitwarden, Heidi uses and likes. Just make sure that you can print a backup that you can get to. Do not have a backup that's locked to a password that you will forget. I have not stopped making fun of Heidi for forgetting her password for a password manager and losing access to like everything and it being a huge nightmare. Okay, so now I need to do the weird loop again. I do. For safe and cloud. Yeah, there's probably some really good ones. I use fucking the bad one. LastPass at work. And for personal, I use this. Have fun with the stream. Saying hi. Hello. Hello. I'll probably be here next time. Oh, I forgot it again. The long loop, the 20-30 second loop it takes to get back into the swing of it here, also means that, like, pop-out rooms like that where you have to be on the money and react immediately are going to be super frustrating anytime you make a mistake. I guess just hold jump? Yeah, okay. Ugh. B9, thanks for dropping something in there. Yeah, I've been meaning to migrate a bunch of stuff into a password manager because I use distinct passwords for everything that has money in it. But between like 4 credit card accounts and a bank account and PayPal and everything else, it gets confusing when I start cycling or changing passwords for any reason. Usually because something forces me to. And it would be smart to have a password manager. That's the level you started yesterday. Cool. Take another swing at it here. I believe I panicked correctly. Well, that's what I've been thinking about too. I really wanted to get like deep into a password manager, get way into that, but I would want it to be local with like an offline backup. That doesn't have a cloud component. I don't know. I want a cloud component. I want to be able to like, well, I guess I could just have 2 offline copies if one could also be on my phone. That's just frustrating. I'm migrating over to offline 2-factor thing too. That's way less annoying. I feel like I accidentally lead my way through a lot of that. Sports. Mean. I am still a big advocate for passphrases, though. Nonsensical phrases are the absolute best thing you can do. I actually use a small core password, a small random string that I remember that is meaningless, is not attached to anything, but is memorable to me, coupled with nonsensical phrase is how I build my passwords for everything. Okay, we died. I don't know, I felt relatively normal today. And then, tried looking for a power adapter for my GameCube, because I was doing some stupid GameCube mod stuff over here. That works. Could not find it, and got really tired running around my house for 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, from one of the password generators. See, the problem with long generated password like that, where you don't have options, is like lowercase and capitals alternating like that, plus symbols, is super goddamn annoying to type on a phone if you have to type it on a phone. And phone clipboard access seems to be something that, I don't know, I should look into it. It feels like Google is loose, is fast and loose with clipboards, because there are some circumstances with two-factor applications where it will auto-grab what was on your clipboard if it's 6 numbers or whatever. So it makes me wonder if there are other ways things could grab stuff on our clipboard. So I don't like copying passwords to my clipboard generally, but I especially don't like doing it on Android. But I recognize that's ignorance rather than having any good reason not to. Into the one Louis Rossmann is working on. Password manager. The Gboard alternative that runs locally on your phone. That sounds nice. Oh my god. Yeah, I bailed on Gboard. And board. Oh, I typed that in. How companies profit off unfixable devices, featuring Louis Rossmann, was in my history. What's that? What is that from? Some video on planned obsolescence from... Oh my god. Oh, from Cold Fusion. Louis Rossmann keyboard. That should be enough to find it later. New privacy keyboard by Rossmann. Yeah. Find that later. Gboard. I have a folding phone. I love the split phone so much. It lets me browse web pages as if I was viewing them on desktop, which I like a lot. Gboard is fucking terrible on a folding phone. It is unbelievably yeah, or send me a link. I would appreciate that. Gboard is incomprehensibly bad on a folding phone. I don't understand why more people aren't mad about it. I don't understand why there haven't been murders. It's so bad. It used to be good, and then they changed it. They updated it, and it crushes the whole thing in, and it doesn't let you adjust the key spacing anymore, like on a folding phone correctly. And it's been like 2 years now, and they haven't ever fixed it or restored the original functionality. Somehow I appear to be the only person in the world who cares. Go back? Ooh. That felt a little like something just happening. It takes a lot to get to that point, and we have to remember to hold A, so the more complicated that gets, the less primed I am to actually get a giggle out of it, and the more likely I am to just keep getting more frustrated. Which I'm getting there. Starting to get the neck thing. Sports. So I would really like something that was modeled after Gboard. That's the moral of the rant. Is, I would really like something modeled after Gboard that runs locally and is and especially customizable. I'm actually using Microsoft's fucking keyboard. Microsoft's keyboard is not great, but it has the option to have arrow keys, left and right arrow keys on the keyboard, which is incredibly useful for minute adjustments. Lets you do I have no way to present the phone in a way that's meaningful, but lets you do numbers all the time, and then symbols are long press on a bunch of different keys instead of just the numbers. So you have a ton of access to symbols, and it lets you move where enter and backspace are, which was the thing that really pissed me off, because Samsung uses it in a different place than Gboard. Flip phone, fold phone, big boy, the big boy that does the big things. I really, really like it. I hate mobile websites. I hate mobile websites so much. Okay, you have to get out of there on the first jump, too. Flex. Give me some flex. Fudo is resizable. That's nice, too. Yeah, the Microsoft Swift key also lets you do that. It lets you resize the keyboard by a good deal and customize it a good deal. It's a lot more than you'd expect. It's still Microsoft, so it will still piss you off, and you will be frustrated at things that you can't change. But it's better than the Samsung keyboard, and it's better than the Gboard. And better than the hacker keyboard thing, one of the other really popular keyboard apps that wasn't as customizable as I wanted. Maybe I should make that Roy later. Oh, maybe you should make the Roy come later. Yeah, player's gonna bounce there a couple of times. I feel like I should be safe to bounce there twice before I have to get out of there. OLED mode on keyboard. Like, higher brightness? I'm gonna go fix that over there. I can't figure out what that would be. What happens when you change it? Stupid black spot on the screen. High contrast. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Yeah, I hate mobile websites a lot. Oh, god damn it. You can't hold jump to bounce on that. You actually have to press it at the right time, which is also harder when the block is invisible and offset. Yeah, that's an important consideration. Let's off as many pixels as possible for a better battery. That's smart. Oh, I remember back in the day, esports. There was a black Google alternative called Blackle that was supposed to be less energy intense because... God damn it. Because it used black pixels. Now we have dark reader and dark mode things for everything, which is really helpful. And I wonder if we'll get to that point where we just start shutting off more pixels by default. Or if displays can intelligently shut off black pixels. Maybe need to hold A for the note block jump. I tried holding A. Or I tried holding Y and B. And it did not work. It seemed like I needed to time it. Oh yeah, that was one of the things I actually did like about the Microsoft keyboard too, is that voice to text is really fast. I don't use it that often, but it is really, really fast on there, and if I can't see it like pop up like as soon as I start talking, it pisses me off. I should add a track platform spawn so you don't keep bouncing on that offset note. Yeah, something to... Like, I know what's gonna happen, and I'm fucking it up repeatedly, which is really frustrating, considering that it takes me 50 seconds to get to this point. I should be done. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, and again, that crazy twice setup there, like, I honestly feel like just having it end at the fake GG after the weird twice is a baffling and entertaining enough setup that you could be like, are you fucking kidding me? So the red coins were just a lie and it was short? Like, that was almost a level on its own. Then there being a level after it. Yeah, I got stuck in the turnaround momentum in the side, but I'm also annoyed even more now. Okay, that one we can at least jump for. I'm rushing, and now I'm paying for it. That's fun. If there's a bunch more shit on the other side of that door, I may just move on. I am starting to get frustrated with the number of things I have to do getting over here. It only takes about 10 seconds to get back here, but it feels like a lot. I don't see a reason to go in that hole. For some reason, I thought there was a door in the hole. TWestCat, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I got really bad COVID, so I was gone for 3 weeks. I survived. Still suffering a little bit. Heart rate's higher. Exercise, can hold the door. So then we go down there, flip the switch twice, then we get out of there, and I guess go back to the door. We're gone when the whole Nintendo server shut down for Mario Maker. That does happen. What do you mean? Was there a maintenance window I missed? Because I was probably gone. Hot fish. On. On again. The fuck? Seemed to be an update. Did we get an update? Might have gotten an update and I just didn't recall. Does the main screen show the version? Yeah. Yeah, that room especially, it seems like that's stuck pretty specifically to... It's a lot of like, you just kind of go in a place and then a troll happens to you. We farted our way through some of that pretty good. No, it felt like I was supposed to escape the balls. Okay, no, I guess I'm just supposed to go back. Sports. Sport. And then I was supposed to get the mushroom. I can proceed. Ooh. It's the worst plug I ever saw, or just say nothing. Drop it in there. I don't have a say nothing mode, though. If you're looking for say nothing if you don't like it, you found the wrong hole. Ugh. Yeah, the edges of that square peg are gonna get rounded off real fast. Guess what phrase I didn't like hearing as a child? Ooh. I do have something not nice to say. And I will say. Okay, so we're gonna get the mushroom after the switch, I guess? There is so much that I am doing on the way over here. Yeah? I did not see another interactable mushroom in any sense. I didn't see anything that would give me any reason to think I should wait. There's so much that we're doing to get over there. I already feel like there's enough of a troll in get the mushroom in the lava that you ignored or thought you shouldn't get. But I can't see a way to actually proceed from here at all. The only thing I haven't looked at is like a wait for the mushroom to pop. There's already enough confusion with the player thinking that maybe they should break this and then flip the switch and then get back there before the donut block respawns. But it's too far for that, yeah. I'm unable to figure out how to proceed from here, and I'm very annoyed with that room. See you on V2. Pew! What's uh-oh? Was there no solution? Did you forget? Oh. Volcanojoe, let's see what you got. Crackers, hello. I'll pull your chair over. Good job, buddy. Thank you for that. You can crawl over here if you want. VYK-XFJ-31G Take. And I imagine the final room is probably even more annoying. We didn't take a look at it. We probably could have, but, pretty annoyed at that point. If it continues to escalate from there, that's going to feel even worse, especially considering there's so much preamble before we can get started. Crackers, you can come in my chair. What are you doing? Here. Is it easier now? Come on. Setup was too reliant on needing to fall for first. For crabby, tired streamers. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, at that point I was writing off the mushroom and couldn't see anything else that I could do other than fiddle with things that looked like they weren't going to work. Oop, okay. I also have had a crack on my lip over here for like a week. That's making me crazy. Oh, okay. Have fun. Good luck. Yeah. See you on V2. Take that. Oh, there it is. That's kind of cute for a 10-second level. Ow. Little confusing, but pretty easy to sort out the correct way to do it and feel like you're smart even though you just kind of stumbled into the answer. There we go. It's cute. Oh, that was cute. That was fun for a little 10-second level. You can get away with a lot of nonsense in a 10-second level. How did somebody do it faster? How the fuck did somebody do it faster? There's no faster. It's rubbing the edge. Now I'm really curious how they did it faster. I forgot a Bowser, but he'll die here in a sec. If you do a running start, do you clip out a little bit? Here, now you can put another one in there. Do you clip out a little bit and that makes it a little faster? That was 883. Weird. Huh. I don't know what the mechanic is there to get a little further ahead. Maybe there's some way to push yourself over? I don't know. Neat. Sports. Hold right harder? I mean, I was rubbing it. 9XO. PP. 1. Yes, PP is number 1. Cool. Number 2. KG. Please don't use dev route. That's, oh yeah. We looked at this yesterday. And we ignored the dev route entirely. I recall that. No. I cleared by booking to the right, standing on the switch. Aww. And letting the spike hat hit it, and then proceeding? Maybe. But even then, you're bound by the auto-scroller, right? Like, you're bound by the screen scroll. And you basically have to touch it right at the end. And I was holding right, so it might be that you bounce out a little bit when you're holding right. And you actually want to, like, run and catch it on, like, the second that pixel is interactable for the flagpole. And that makes a difference. Patience, man. Shouldn't have said you played it and looked like a genius. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Oh, wait, I've survived. Doesn't get pushed down far enough to invalidate the duck under. Oh, that person beat my clear check, yeah. Yeah, so there must be like a running thing that'll let you step just a little further out, maybe. Or catch it a little bit faster. How are you guys? How are you guys still around? Doot, 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 doot. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him faster than me. Doot, 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 doot. You know, I have the settings set relatively, and I'm on mobile. Ooh. Oh, that account is from 2023. Jesus Christ. I was going to say, I have this stuff set up that you have to be phone verified or the account has to be pretty old, but apparently they're onto that. Maybe they were Toadette reach further. One of the add-ons I use, here, I'll just show the browser quick. One of the add-ons I use does this, so that when you, like, right-click, you can't see that. When you right-click, you get this, like, ban, purge, timeout wheel over here. That thing is incredibly useful. I don't remember what add-on it is, but I really hope it's available on mobile, because it's so fucking nice. Okay, back to my... Oh my god. Esports. But yeah, as I started rambling about and then lost track of, that's gotta be annoying. I feel like I would be annoyed watching that. If I was actually paying attention to somebody who just starts rambling and then loses their place and wanders off and then comes back to it and then immediately gets distracted again, literally rambling about rambling. Like, who the fuck? But what I started saying is, at least one time I played a troll level Dolphin Laugh was working on, and apparently everything was just so lined up that I just skipped everything. Like, I skipped almost every single troll like it was a regular level. I assume people who are really good at troll levels, who also make them and are really engaged, get to the point where eventually they do that pretty naturally. Yeah, and you, Crackers, whatever. Calm down. Fireball. Crackers, come on my lap. Come on my lap. Okay, fine. He's yelling at me. Can you at least talk into the microphone if you have something to say? Is it a race thing again, Crackers? Oh my god, it is. Do. So, Crackers, maybe half Maine Coon. That thinks probably half Maine Coon, but I'm not paying to get him tested. But he's huge, and he's got a bunch of the, like, physical earmarks, and he talks constantly. Don't you, fatty? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Hud is a regular fucking cat. He's a little fucking weirdo, and he's regular. But he started talking more after hanging out with Crackers, because Crackers will talk to me, and Pud will see that. And he'll be like, well, I want to talk to him if you're going to talk to him. So I really hope that Hot Dog picks that up, and also talks to me all the time. Currently, he only makes noises when he really, really wants something, or he's really, really annoyed. I'm confused how I triggered that POW last time. Come on. Apparently it's hard to trigger. Planet 0K, how you doing, bud? Oh, Nab, I see a thing. Man. Nab man. Man Nab. Yeah, there are a lot of Five Nights levels crammed into the game. They're everywhere. I would actually like a Doom. If somebody put together a decent first-person Doom, I would get a giggle out of that. Yeah, that's just where I put it. I was on the ground for... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't want him to lose the other worm, so I was hiding it from him. You have to find it if he loses it, if he hides it. Goodbye. Hi, Heidi. Fox said. Hi. She said hi really loudly. Oh. Extremely long SD card copy is done. Oh my god, was that what was causing the problem? I forgot it was copying stuff to that SD card. Was that causing the problem with the fucking other camera? Might have been. Yeah, Doom level would be neat. I haven't seen that. Five Nights levels, I've seen way too many of. There was a weird time after the Cuphead DLC came out where there were like 10,000 people making Dice King, whatever, Dice Man boss level fights with RNG in them. What? What is your problem? You wanted to be on my lap. Yeah, get comfortable, creep. And then there's an infinite number of dumb Undertale levels that people have made. I have never once played a good Undertale, like, Undertale battle level. I think this is where we lost it last time. So I'm supposed to hold left here and he won't get me? No, he definitely will get you. No. We want to wait out the timer and then that will work, I guess, is the setup there. That's hard to read out. I see that we are capable of waiting out the timer, but that's hard to definitely scan out correctly. Sports. I only recognize that as the solution because I think we did that by accident last time. Are you leaving, Cracker? Seriously? Because Pud sniffed you? Oh, fuck off. Can you go under the stage? You can go under the stage using the bone shell. And it leads to a long path that just leads to a death and the word no. Yeah, we made it to the checkpoint room yesterday and then I moved on because I'm in management and bad at it. Bud's your favorite? No. No, Cracker's my favorite. The joke was, when I broke up with an ex, 2019? I think 2019. And Crackers really liked me, so he came with, and she kept the other cats. But Crackers really, really likes me. Crackers liked me, like, from the start. He was pretty into me. So I kept Crackers, and he was very lonely. Is there any way that would even kill this guy over here? I don't think it will. Who's the white cat? No white cat. No, he's orange. He looks a little white, but he's orange. But he's buff colored. He's an orange who is too lazy to be orange. Okay. Can we delay that a little by jumping? No. Okay, but we have enough time for that to be pretty flexible in there. That's good. Buff. Yeah, Cracker's my buddy. Pud is Cracker's cat because Crackers begged me for company. He just yelled at me constantly until I got another cat. Now he regrets it. Yeah, I know you do. Don't stare at me like that. You wanted this. What are we doing here? Now let's die and here we go. Beans. Beans. I guess up? Yeah, I guess up. Oh. Okay, I thought that was gonna do something to me, but it didn't. Just get the mushroom. Here we go. Okay. Crackers. Pud is now licking Crackers. That was a big lick, Pud. Really went for it. Wow. You cheesed a Freddy level? Well, good. At something about robots. Spawn block the thwomp. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could spawn block him since you're always coming in there with the P switch set anyway, so you just need blocks over there. And then he'll only spawn when the P is P'd. Sports. Sports. Much dairy today. Go. There's the third one. I figured there was going to be a third one. But I think you got to think a little harder about how you want to do fish number 3 there. That's what we need the mushroom for. Oops. Well, could have jumped on him, but I did not. Yeah, Freddy levels. There's one other really stupid trope that we kept playing when I was doing 1,000 normal clears, endless normal clears, and I do not recall what it was. Better fish. Tastier fish. I can get a good deal ahead of that fish, actually. Does this matter to me? I can just murder him right here, right? Okay. What's this fish doing then? Just put it on the track so the player jumps into it when looking for it. I started turning around in my head like, is there any way to like easily super speed a fish into the player's ass and force the player to jump on it? Because that would be kind of funny if the player had a forced jump off of a third fish when they were already probably holding jump, and that resulted in them jumping into a fish they couldn't otherwise see, or jumping into another fish, jumping into a fish they thought they were going to avoid. Oh, actually, if you got something to hit a hidden block with a fish in it right under the player as the player jumped over it, you might be able to use that to kind of predict player position and get them to jump off of it. But yeah, moral of the story. There's definitely a funnier third fish. The first two are pretty obvious, but that is the setup for the really convoluted and insane fish. Oh, he does touch you there. I thought he wouldn't touch me there. It worked once, and then I thought it was safe. Hey, what if I go back through here? I just use Google Docs, what, to talk to people? You invite people to your Google Doc and have a conversation? I had this guy at this terrible fucking company that makes compliance software for food stuff. Terrible fucking software. It's made by idiots who I'm pretty sure would eat their own shit if they didn't. Pretty sure they just eat their own shit. I'm pretty sure that's just what they do in their spare time. They're dumb as fuck. Everything they do is dumb as fuck. They're impossible to deal with. They're impossible to get a hold of, and they're super frustrating. The fucking guy is remoted into the little server that we have set up for them to do stuff on, and he just, fuck me. He starts typing shit into a notepad document waiting for me to reply. And I just delete all of it. I'm like, can you message me on Teams like an adult? Like, what are you fucking doing right now, dude? Send me a fucking message on Teams. We have Teams. We've talked on Teams before. Why are you like this? He was trying to set up a simple share to everyone, and it wasn't working because, of course, it wasn't. And I just sat there watching, like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you really this dumb? You're just gonna keep trying, okay? I'll fix it when you're done. Well, I'll disable it when you're done. Wait for you to be like, how are we gonna do this? Keep expecting to be safe when I wait over there because it worked once, and it's not. Send pictures of art I made. What? To who? As links? You put images on Imager. Or Google Drive. If you actually put photos in a Google Doc to send to people, you're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. Imager, Google Drive. Oh my god, why am I like this? DeviantArt. If it's really bad art and you jack off to it, definitely DeviantArt. ArtStation. If you're really mad about AI, that's literally the only thing I know about ArtStation. I assume it's like a modern DeviantArt, but fuck if I'm gonna go browse it. Ugh. Okay, trigger the fish and go. Yeah, I'm not sure what Fish on Rails is supposed to do. No matter what his position is, he's never a real chase thing. I'm guessing it's supposed to make me want to get into that box faster. But he never feels threatening enough for me to want to do that. I feel like he has to be set up to be faster, so that he's basically right behind me when I get here. And you want to make sure the player can't jump on it, so... Shit, how do you can't make a fish on fire without lava or poison, huh? But you could just put fire and fish on the same drop them together off of 2 tracks. If you play with it a little bit, you'll get it, but just really rough. The setup is like 1 track, another track, so that they're aligned, so that they spawn at the same time, and then they should fall off and onto basically the same spot, and you just might have to move one forward a little bit and tinker with it a little until they fall and line up dead on with each other. Do that with like a fireball and a fish, and then you have a fish that the player can't jump on. Or a boo and a fish, just something the player can't jump on, so when they try, they get hurt. So you put enough pressure on them that they want to get in here, so they can get out, or hit the box and see what happens. Something like that. Yep. Okay. So... Oh, I see. I see how I was not able to get there. Okay. Once I saw the fireball, though, since it was... Like, I could have stayed there and taken damage on the fireball, I think, if I really wanted to. So it's kind of easy to immediately recognize what that troll is and ignore it. But I fell down because I'm stupid. But the point still stands. You want to make sure that the player can't, undo it, you know, once the door's open. Oh my god. I don't even need to hit him. I just did it to get him out of the way. Sports. More coffee. What I need. I feel a little dopier. I feel a little slower. But I don't know if that's just me worried that I have post-COVID or long COVID symptoms versus me actually having them. My reaction time still seems right where it should be. Oh my god. Look at his neck. Look at his neck. And how the white pixel disappears when he moves and comes back when he stops. There's so many problems. Some of the pixel items. Not there when you're small either. There when you duck? Well, he kind of gets an extra pixel when he dies. Weird. Oops. No. Can't touch it that way. Can I go back? I can go back in the door. I can get in here. And then that fish can touch me. Yeah, so we can kind of make this work. Yeah, so it's easy to back it up here. Oh my god. the really unbelievably stupid but kind of big brain troll here would be the player waits through this shit thinking that they've outsmarted you, that they were like, wait, I can go back in the door, and then on second re-entry into the door after you have shrunk back down, the player just dies or can't get through. So you waste the 30 seconds it takes for this fucking fish to come back here entirely because you think you're smart and the level says no, you're dumb. I don't know, it's kind of funny. You could at least think, I got him. No. Aw. Hate that note block. I keep skipping it. It's right in the line of my stupid prompter for chat that shows on the screen. Aw. It keeps getting me. Make them wait for the fish, then squish. There it is. Yeah, you're waiting for the second hit on the fish, and then a muncher comes. If you can't make a muncher work, you could blow out a block under the door with a lit bomb. So they can't go back in the door, but then you still want to make sure they can die or something kills them. Sports. Honestly, I hate anti-soft locks, like, more than I think is normal for a person who likes troll levels. Just because they so often are just not funny. When they're really silly, they can be actually kind of funny and then not really disheartening. But something like that, where the player thinks they outsmarted you, turning into an anti-soft lock will be pretty funny. I think that is the right time to be disrespectful and mean with an anti-soft lock, is when the player thinks they're really smart, but are obviously violating the spirit of the level in a way that they think is outsmarting you. Excuse me, fish. Yeah, even if you get the lineup kind of stupid like that, he's never a threat. Nothing forces me to take that fish seriously. What are we at? A little over a minute. Minute and some change. Ow. Myself. Kind of feeling ready for a second checkpoint. Or something. I feel like we're doing kind of a lot to get to that point. So introducing a sliding, almost like speedrun concept area. Not necessarily terrible. It's not like it's highly difficult, but it's, sports. It's not dead-ass simple like you would expect most things to be in a troll level, but they're relatively easy to execute. Fuck, fish. Once you know what you need to do, I'm assuming there's going to be some troll or some goofy thing in there, too. But if you want to play off of like a speedrun concept or a tougher platforming concept, I would definitely make sure you're doing it very close, like right after checkpoint. Rather than when the player is already feeling like, I'm waiting for the checkpoint. Yeah, I kind of wish that fish was just left-lined a little bit more, so it was a little easier to just trigger him and get out of there. But I think that's entirely caused by the fact that me pulling to the left there worked like twice in a row and then never worked again. But my brain is very unhappy about that. Oh, gosh. I can't imagine that fish is supposed to drop on that part of the track. Maybe the track underneath is just not going to the right place. Doesn't stretch out far enough, or I don't know. I don't know what the thought was there, but you definitely want to avoid a situation where the player does that, where that happens unavoidably. If that happens twice to a person who's playing through the level, they're going to be like, okay, so how the fuck do I deal with trackfish? What the fuck? They're just going to be really frustrated. They're going to develop some complicated solution to that area that is completely unnecessary and will confuse the hell out of you. I guess, can we trigger it and wait? We might be able to just trigger it. No, we can't really trigger it and wait. We could wait there. Then the fish will touch us. Oh. Okay. Fox, you might remember. What was that super weird setup with fire spewing fireball in a bullet bill blaster where the fire is intangible? It was something really simple, like if a block was like in front of it, in like right above where it launches from, the fire would be intangible. I feel like we used to see it all the time, and it must have gotten either patched or just as, I don't know, passe and overdone, not useful, effective. I don't know. There it is. The last gag was literally the speedrun gag of don't hit the last switch, which, it's a troll. It's a troll that's acceptable in speedrun levels because it's, you know, it's a gag, but, it's never funny. It's overdone. We've all seen it infinitely. So here it feels especially like filler. I would really like to see something that inverts the speedrun concept I thought there. That's funny. Oh, that was really stupid, but it was funny. Sound effect was well timed. I froze because of the sound, the noise, the thwomp noise. The screen shake. I stopped and was like, shit, what's gonna happen? So that all worked out really well. I put my cough drop on my coffee so that I don't wait to put a cough drop in my mouth when my voice starts failing, and I put it in a little earlier, and then hopefully it stretches out how long my voice works for. Oh, you know, what would be kind of funny is if the whole thing was automated, except for the last hit. Yeah, you'd have to have kind of a complicated thwomp setup to make that work. With off-screen thwomp. But you could get something kind of funny with that. I don't know, funnier than... I don't know if it would be funny, or if it would feel lazy. But it would be funnier than just literally a esports speedrun level gag. Was my fault. Learned nothing. Oh, you know what would be a good exercise is I should I should play through Kaizo Super Mario World stuff I've played previously. See if that feels really off or bad. That'll be a... Fuck me! That'll be a much better read for my, my reaction time is bad or not than crappy mouse clicking tests. I had trouble lifting a not that heavy thing up a thing today, though, which is really worrying. I haven't even tried doing push-ups yet, because I feel like it's going to piss me off. Or hurt my shoulder. But just lifting a box that I could lift, like, over my head on my own, I was having trouble lifting the same stupid box. Chest. Big wooden chest that I have spices in. Yeah. When I did a little bit of bike and my heart rate shot, like, to the max right away. I don't know how to assess, like, what's the safe range for my heart rate, but if it was previously, like, a resting heart rate of 65, 70, I feel like I do not want to be doing things that are cranking it up to 140. Even if it's now resting at 90. I don't feel like that means my heart can go higher. I feel like that means my heart is stressing itself out. I really want to exercise. My legs are very restless and all my joints feel like they have sand in them. But I need to get out. The thing? That mushroom up there that I just saw. What's that Mario 2 mushroom doing? Huh. What's that Mario 2 mushroom for? Yeah, I really don't want to accidentally have a stroke or something. Heart attack. That would suck. Missed that the first time. Did he get unleashed over there? I thought he was just bouncing off a spring. I assumed I had to grab the coin to proceed, but I guess probably not. Oh my god, I am really annoyed that we haven't made progress. That next segment, there's a pretty good amount of things that we're balancing on the way there, and I feel like this segment's too long. I don't remember how long we spent on the first bit, but I feel like it was about 10 minutes and we got to the checkpoint, maybe 15. We got to seeing the checkpoint at least. We haven't even seen the next checkpoint yet, so it feels like a very long on the way there. Yeah, we're waiting a little bit for the mushroom, we're waiting a little bit for that next thing there. Oh my god. There are a bunch of waits, which is making me want to rush, which is also making me forget things constantly. I don't understand that whole setup there. Feels like we're probably reusing this room later. We're backtracking back through here. Give him a minute to get there, so he's not in the way. We're waiting here for that bomb to go. It looks like you're blowing that bomb with a fireball off screen. You can just have a block collide with him, falling off of track, and that will crush him instantly. So you can use that to tighten up the timing. Again, the discords that I recommended yesterday, esports, full of people who can help tighten up mechanisms, bots, those things too. Also streams. Also yells at troll levels. Even if I get that mushroom, no, there's nothing that's going to let me through. Oh, I see it. Okay, hang on. I see it now. Yeah, there's clouds down there. So that mushroom is a necessary thing here. Yeah, it's pretty easy for the player to see that and backtrack if they're paying attention. I don't want to go in that hole down there. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to go this way. I don't know if this is necessary or cheese. Nope. Oh. If you hit the question mark block, you would understand the timing. I don't know what question mark block you're referring to. But it's definitely possible for the player to get over here with the Mario 2 mushroom and then get stuck. You can resolve that by having a spike in here. So the player can at least take damage. Not putting the one-way there. Yeah. Softy. Got softed. We're softed upon. Never would have expected this soft lock. Welcome to soft locks. Yeah, I saw the Mario 2 mushroom. I assumed the hole down there was a fake out rather than an alternative or additional path. Or the path that you were going to hint at. And that I was actually supposed to grab this mushroom. I could go back and get it, so. Now I'm like this. How's it going? I'm soft lock. But we have solutions. And those solutions are I pull out the OLED switch and let it die while we go to the other level on the other switch. Let me come back and yell at it. Oh, not cancel. Oh, okay, good. Womp took a sauna and shower. It was nice. Always nice. I have a hot tub, and it's from the 70s. But it's nice to have. It's really nice to have a tub that I fit in at all. So I hope it doesn't break. You will understand if you hit the question mark block. Oh, okay, yeah, we didn't hit the question mark block at any point because it seemed unnecessary. 0 or YP 2PG. Sauna would be nice. But I also feel like I wouldn't use a sauna as much. It's the hot tub. Easy peasy can squeezy. Okay. TWestCat, are you in one of the Discords? Wow. I feel like you're in one of the troll Discords. I feel like your whole Google Drive story was made up. Oh, okay. Why was he slower last time? Oh, okay. Doing that. Hello. I'm glad I waited for you. That was an easy one. Hey, great. I just died on the other switch. That was good. Yeah, that was good. That was cute. Yeah, again, you can get away with a lot of dumb bullshit in a short level. Which makes stuff that is basically sniper swamps, setting up a staircase, be kind of cute. Be kind of a cute thing. This is why I have 2 switches. And also because one broke, and then I bought another one, then I fixed the first one, but... Ooh, you have a tech question? You know it's my job, so if I should fuck off, say so? Not great content? No, I mean, you can ask, and then I'll tell you to fuck off if I don't like it. That whole thing where, you ask if you can ask first, that does not work on me to, like, get me hooked. I will just be like, dude, fuck off. Or, do I look like fucking Google? Oh, Heidi likes to do that to me a lot. Can I ask you a admin type question? Like, no, I don't know. Ask the question and then I'll tell you. How do magnets work? Magic. Jesus? Jesus Magic. The clown video about it. Google it. Can I ask if we can ask first? Yeah, you can ask. I was kind of hoping you'd just say fuck off. See, I really like making shit up when I don't like the question. I like that a lot. Stupid shit. Stupid, annoying shit that's even more confusing than just saying fuck off. So that tends to be where I go to, too. That's always not. sometimes tech's fun. Yeah, 2 switches. I have a launch model switch. The charger port broke, and then I bought an OLED switch because they just came out, and I was like, cool. I'll take that as an excuse. And then later I fixed the launch model switch in case I wanted to hack it to do stuff with, but emulation for the Switch has come so far that what am I going to hack it for? I'll just dump the game and play it in an emulator and it'll be 1,000 times better. Esports, Tears of the Kingdom in fucking 4K. 90 frames per second. Or are you typing up a paragraph? There he is. Ah. Oh, but see that I get the joke, but unless you have really careful control over the timing, that's never gonna land either. Oh yeah, Switch emulation's fucking great. As far as I know, mainline games basically all work in whatever old Yuzu version you'll find, or Ryujinx. Usually the Yuzu or Yuzu offshoot works better. But your mileage may vary. I think people say Ryujinx works better on AMD. But I haven't had an AMD GPU in a long time. But yeah, crazy good. Big games like Tears of the Kingdom, you can upscale to 4K, and it works really well. And play it in upwards of 60 to 90 frames per second at so looks better and plays better. Gape on your Bluetooth keyboard opens Chrome. If you hit it again, it opens a tab. You want it to be Escape. That sounds like Escape is doing, oh, that's weird. Yeah, I do not know why Escape would be doing that. If you're on a PC, you could pull up an application that shows you what keyboard keys you're hitting. One that I very frequently use for keyboard testing and diagnostics is Aqua Key Test, which is really popular with mechanical keyboard people for testing keyboards, but it's also great because it'll show what keys are being held when you open up the fucking program, which a lot of other keyboards don't do. You can download it from there. So that might be a helpful way to figure out what the hell Escape is doing. And if it's a Chromebook, I don't know, throw it out. Oops. So I built this. Wait, hang on, let me push the LED button. Hello. Wait. Hello. I am very partial to thick click navies. Thick click navies make me very happy. That's what I have in here. Oh, yeah. Occasionally, Mac keyboards on PC do some really weird stuff. Sometimes there'll be a mode switch for Mac or PC on there. I had a Logitech one that did goofy fucking shit when it was in Mac mode. Don't have it anymore, though. I do not have that one anymore. It's a fucking cursed goddamn keyboard. That fucking... I don't remember the name of it, but there's a wireless Logitech keyboard that I could not get rid of that has a trackpad on the side, and it's fucking terrible. Awful to type on, and the trackpad's horrible. And I gave it to a buddy of mine, and then it popped up as the stream keyboard, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I gave you this to get rid of it, and now it's in my life, and I have to touch it again. First piece. Transparent 60 with Xylence. The Zelios, every Zelio I've ever touched, has always felt disappointing. And even when I was just a tactile Switch guy, they were so disappointing. It just does not click for me. It does not please the fingers. I don't know why. When I was a tactile guy, I did jailbreak greens, jailbreak Gatorun greens. Was my jam. I still have jailbreak GATs in my work keyboard, which is also a Dactyl Manuform, and they're really nice. It is the best experience I've had with heavy tactile bumps without noise. But, you know, each their own. You know, there's an infinite number of personal choices about what feels good in a keyboard, and there's no wrong answer except for fucking linear switches. Linear switches are fucking gross. PS2 to USB active converter. Go back and use it. Oh yeah, the Model M. I have a Model M at work also that I never use. I did a custom dye job on the keys, replaced them with blanks, custom dye job on the keys, and then I just did not like it as much. I don't know. Buckling springs are cool, but it's noisier than it is feel goody. If you've never touched a beam spring keyboard, holy shit. If I could build a custom, like if I had infinite money, I would build a fucking beam spring ergo keyboard. So fucking fast. Those things feel incredible. Beam spring keyboard with a solenoid. Let me just look it up. Now that there's at least 3 people who want to talk about keyboards for a second. Beam spring with solenoid typing test. I do not like ASMRs, but I could probably fall asleep with this playing. The noise that they make is unbelievable. They're so loud. But even just the keys themselves are unbelievably nice feeling. I have one. I bought one when I was testing out different action different key actions. You can buy singles that people put together, and they feel incredibly nice. That's obnoxious. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to use it where people can hear it, but it sounds good and it feels good. But yeah, they had a solenoid in them that actuates when you slap it, and it makes so much noise that it's absurd. Okay, so esports. The 50 coin is just a punish. That whole setup is a punish gag. I get it. I'm pretty confused on what we were doing with the Mario 2 mushroom over there, then. Yeah, I know this joke. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Good payoff. Oh. Lucy Bubblegum, how you doing tonight? Yeah, even without the solenoid noise, beam springs are really loud. Really unbelievably loud. You worked in a cubicle and you wanted to make your coworkers unhappy, that would be the #1 thing to get, get a beam spring keyboard. It's been good. Yeah, we've had level. We have had levels to do, but we didn't next over to this one, now that we moved back to it here. Oh my god, I'm really annoyed that we haven't even seen the next checkpoint yet. Your checkpoint spacing here is out of control, though. The amount of time that we have spent on the second half of this level to make no progress, is unbelievable. Like, it has gone from ridiculous to actively just bad. It is harming the level. There's too much. The only thing keeping me from using the Model M is the 2-key rollover. So there's a solution to that. I know there's a solve for that, but I don't remember what it is. But I know there is a way to have a Model M with N-key rollover. I don't remember if it's that stupid remanufacturer Model F that people were doing, or what is it, but I know there's an answer. Fuck off! Yeah, 2-key rollover is fucking mess. Lucy, thanks for dropping a level in there. We'll play it. We'll yell at it. Someday. Pretty soon. There's not too much in queue. And I am definitely near the end of the rope here on this. Might be different if someone was paying attention to the level. Good, just wait. Hang on, I gotta game extra hard. It's not your fault, it's my fault. Gamer time. Had a chance to get a Model F. Lady never called me back after offering 150. That sucks. Somebody was doing remanufactured Model Fs. But for like such an absurd amount of money that it literally didn't seem like there was any way it was worth it. I recognized the labor that went into it, and they were still giving themselves like $200 an hour. Like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? You are scooping up inventory and remanufacturing, and basically bolt modding and cleaning them up and making sure they work. Like, that's cool. You had to get a case manufactured, a new case manufactured. That's also cool for the little ones. If I can find it while I take damage here. Model F. I can't find it in my history. It's been a while since I was reading about it. Not gonna dig for it now. Time to pay attention. Esports. Oops, where's my chat window? Reaper, thanks for dropping a level in there. Now look at chat. Gamer time. Thanks for the follow.
Planet Rock has started following.
Planet 0K.
Thank you.
Rock. Oops. Nope, still pissed off. Yeah, the amount of time, I recognize that I can be hard to take criticism sometimes, and the immediate, the knee-jerk response to that is to criticize the person offering the criticism. One thing that really helps me is to start typing, like, here, let's do a live demo here. Oh, you can't see me typing it if it's down there. But you can just start typing, you know, guy sucks a fucking dick, and then Control A, and then Control X, or just delete, and then just don't send it. That can be really helpful. Really helpful method to deal with being frustrated that somebody's not getting it, or not doing what you expect them to do. Because even if it definitely seems like I'm dumb, a really good point to remember is that a lot of people playing levels are going to be a little dumb. They're always going to be dumber than you, because they're not going to know the level. You know the level. That's one of those things that's really hard to resolve generally. But yeah, the amount of time that we spent tweedling our way forward there, and I'm pretty much always talking. That's kind of the jam here, is that I'm talking and offering feedback. But we still spent an inordinate amount of time trying to get to the second checkpoint there. And it was taking forever. It should not take that long. Looks like your world record is 24 minutes. Yikes. Long. Heart rate monitor. Yeah, I do have a heart rate monitor over there. The camera's flipped and it hurts my brain. Yeah. Well, people don't care. I like it. And now that I'm just coming around after 3 straight weeks of COVID, it's nice to see that my heart rate is fucking ruined, because it used to idle at like 65, 70 when I'm talking, 75. Take it easy. Yeah, thanks for popping in. Bring me levels, I'll play them. I'm sure you're gone. I missed that because I was yelling. Columbit, let's see what you got. Anything else in chat? You guys know each other. I added my ID, so feel free to try my 5-level Super World. We'll take a peek. Which broke. We played your level. It said you were there. You were gone. 10-second level. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a cute little setup. You can get away with a lot of nonsense in a short level. If it was longer, it would have felt like fucking Sniper Swamp nonsense, but with it being really short, pretty neat. Wigglers, Suspicious Land Troll. Oh yeah, we looked at this for just a few minutes yesterday too. Twitch literally broke. Yeah, we played it. Go make a Discord account and then send me a message, and then I'll send you the VOD with a timestamp to where that is in the VOD. Now I remember some of this. I like the Wigglers in Yoshi's Island a lot. I thought those Wigglers were cute. Super Mario World wigglers, I feel like, are neutral. That time I touched him. Forgot about that. Mecha Koopas? I feel like I see Mecha Koopas pretty often. Now that we have the colored ones that do the bullets and the lasers, I feel like you see them used pretty often. Often enough. Regular Mecha Koopa, not so much. People treat him like a castle Goomba. So just jump from over here. Yeah, it can be really hard to hear criticism from somebody who clearly isn't doing what you intended, but a big part of what you're doing here in a troll level, in any level really, is trying to get the player to do what you want, and trying to design rails, framework for that to happen, without them having too much freedom, but without them having not enough freedom to. And in troll levels, that can be especially difficult. So even an idiot sucking an ass is still useful. Mr. Game Reaper. I did viewer level streams 2 years ago. Yeah, I've been doing viewer level streams since pandemic, since like May or probably March in the pandemic. I did like 4 streams of The Messenger, and then I played through half of La Mulana for a buddy who wanted to watch me play through it to just him, and then he was bored of it. Oops, and then I was like, well, shit, if he doesn't want to watch anymore, what the fuck am I doing? But I don't know, it's kind of like talking to people. I'll play Mario Maker, that'll be fun, and then I was good to go forever. Yeah, you're doing everything you can to predict as much as you possibly can. And to anticipate and subvert both player expectation and player behavior. Fun stuff. You get really fun stuff in it. B9's just starting out too, and there were some gems in the first level they had that was mostly bad, but there were some little bright spots, silver linings on the dark clouds. Same thing with that one. There were a couple of setups that were funny. Worked pretty well. But structurally, there were a lot of problems. It was making me really frustrated. We even had a break in there if we got soft locked, which usually helps. And the number one thing you're managing is player frustration. Got him. Got him. 4 years ago was a 14-year-old. 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, you're good. Ugh. Stream is for adults only. Talk about penises and drugs. I have a strong position that everyone under the age of 18 should steal their parents' money and buy heroin. That message is not appropriate for children. Just go? Oh, can't go. Go back. It's obviously. I would not advocate for children to do it. They should do fentanyl. Oh, so I see spikes down there. Okay. So, is there something for me to grab? Something to put under the thing to go in it? No. I'm gonna go through this pipe. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'll go down there. Oh, I see it. Yeah, got him. Cute. Just started again since then. Was really depressed and stopped. Yeah, okay, creative stuff can be really tough when you're not feeling so happy. Mario Maker can be really tough when Nintendo refuses to update or support it or talk about it or recognize the community or do anything other than piss on troll levels. But yes, I have been doing it. Like it. I like Mario Maker a lot. I wish Nintendo liked it as much as I did. Okay, so then just hold right. Wow! Mean. Okay. You pick a spring up, it'll trigger a invisible block too, right? So I'm guessing we're just not doing anything with that spring. Okay. Come back around. Sports. Not kill the Wiggler? Maybe. I don't know how else I would get through the icicle though. Yeah, my initial thought was I must have to do something else or avoid the star, but the icicle made it clear that that must be the only choice. Oops. Aw. Oh, now I can live as long as I want. He's almost gone. There we go. Progress. I don't know where that other spring was coming from. Oh, it must have been behind the Wiggler and I was grabbing it there. Okay. Do not like. Small chance that there's a question mark block under there. Nope, okay. I'm guessing that was supposed to fall in the hole, so I'm glad I wiggled. Favorite enemy. Pizza. I love people who just say pizza when they're asked what their favorite food is. Like, you don't want to think about the question? That's what I assume people are telling me. I like Stretch. Stretch is pretty funny. Stretch has a lot of interesting mechanics. We don't really want to go down there. I can't see anything else to do, so I will. Yeah, Stretches with wings can flip to the other side of a block, which is really strange. Really, really unusual behavior. And like all self-respecting people, my least favorite enemy is Hammer Bros because they're a bad choice. Edgecoop is pretty fun too. But I wish we had a little bit more control over what their magic actually did. Boom Boom does some work. Winged Boom Boom's targeting has pissed me off since release. In any game that we have Winged Boom Boom in that targets the player, in Mario 3 I think he just swooped. Yeah, I don't think we've had Winged Boom Boom elsewhere that targeted the player. But here, when he does the targeting, he's continuing to adjust his targeting until the second he starts moving. So you literally have to wait and react to when he starts moving rather than moving around and jumping over him. He doesn't like lock in when he stops, which is such a weird thing for the way they handle targeting in a Mario game especially. It's a minor nitpick, but it always fucks me up because it's like, dude, I don't want to stand here. I want to run around. This is what I'm doing in a boss fight. But this one first. That's what's wrong here. Is he's supposed to go in the hole. There we go. I learned nothing. Oh yeah, we had Boom Boom in New Soup. I don't remember if we had a winged one at any point. New Soup was the least memorable of Mario games. Besides the first one. The one on the DS was was kind of a novel reinvention of like original Super Mario Bros. Concepts in a modern way, esports. And they kept going. Then they kept going for like years. They just kept remaking it. And then what if we did multiplayer and level design sucked? Like, great, thanks, you did that. Oh, that's the series now. Great, thank you. What if we did multiplayer and the level design sucked and nobody played multiplayer on the 3DS anyway? Plus, you get a lot of coins and then you turn gold. Whose idea was that? Whose fucking idea was that? Are they still at Nintendo? Were they allowed to survive? They reproduced? Are there more of them now? Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't have good German food without Hitler. There's definitely a better way to turn that into Hitler is the punchline, but I'm not going to keep digging for it. Late and tired. I understand the something walks so something can run argument. But I feel like the new Soup games are more of a he shit the bed so that we could get good diapers. That worked. But he kept shitting the bed for like years. Then finally we got good diapers. Wonder was delightful though. Wonder had a wonderful engine. That was the thing that really bothered me about New Soup is I never really liked the engine, but that's something that'll happen. You know? But the level design then pivoting over to being multiplayer compatible rather than like these bespoke single player experiences. They kind of switched over to making with the Wii one and beyond these wide open levels that were compatible with many players at once interacting. And it never gave us they never really backpedaled from that, so it always just felt dull and empty and big and vast and didn't feel like Mario. Yeah, I would like to make progress. I would like to stop fucking around in here. I see the checkpoint up there. I know what I need to do. We just keep screwing it up because I keep thinking the muncher isn't going to be that fast as he is. I need to get under here. There we go. Checkpoint. So really like it in Mario Maker. Well, the interesting thing about Mario Maker is it doesn't matter, really. Besides the little platforming flourishes in each style, every single style has the exact same physics except for 3D World. Super Mario World, New Soup, Mario 3, Super Mario Bros. They do not have the physics of the original game. They have the physics of New Super Mario Bros. The physics never changes. But at least the Acorn Soup is a lot of fun in Mario Maker. Oh god, this is a stupid anti-stop block. I feel like I remember this setup and being angry at the anti-stop block. Is it less stupid now? Is there mercy? I must have yelled at not having mercy. I don't remember the level at all. I remember this. Okay, well, it's easier to keep up with now. Yeah, it's a little tight, but much easier to keep up with. That's good. I feel like it was absurdly tight before. And mercy, that's good. Yeah, it was loose enough that it was manageable as long as we didn't miss any of the jumps. As long as you hit it right after the reset, which I think works. Something about the gold one is fun to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's one of those things, too, where, like, if it's a bad game in a good series, it's a whole lot worse than playing a mediocre platformer. It's so disappointing to play a bad Mario game. Especially when we know how good Mario games can be, it just didn't make any sense. Especially since we weren't getting any other, 2D Mario games. Ow. I think there's a really good chance, Mario Maker 3 is actively in progress for an early release on Switch, Mario Maker isn't like the best seller on earth, but it's an evergreen title that they want to make money on. And all signs point to the Switch 2 being backwards compatible with the Switch 1. Those things put together, coupled with the fact that we had Wonder release recently, sports. So I'm guessing they would want to do one with that. They would want to have Mario Wonder stuff in Mario Maker. That rather than relying on evergreen sales for Mario Maker 2 on the Switch 2, they would want to have a new Mario Maker on the new Switch because it's easy fucking money to just spruce up the engine a little bit and cram Wonder into it and sell it to everybody again. And we'll fucking buy it. I'm not even going to be mad. I'd pay $60 for them to cram Wonder into this fucking game right now, just for them to remember that Mario exists. Okay. Accidentally my way right through all of that. Kick. Okay, there we go. I'll be right here for a sec. So I really think Mario Maker 3 is in the making. I have an insane wish list for Mario 3. I think they should put ninjas on every level, since they are already keeping creator playthrough data anyway. Just make that a red ninja, and then give us ninjas for everybody else. That's fine. If they don't do it for every level, I would really love to see it for, there it is. For, at least for, like, the popular tab, would give me a reason to play popular. Or to have a specific, endless mode that was all ninja racing, and, like, your number of lives or something. There was some way that ninjas played off it, but something with ninjas that was endless, because they're cool, and it should not be limited to Nintendo levels. Especially since replay data is so unbelievably small, and they charge for online play now. That's the kind of thing that you can be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, 1/6,000,000th of a penny per replay save. We can afford that. Yeah, we can afford an extra, you know, 2 terabytes of storage for infinite fucking text files of basic trajectory data. Bro. Theory for why we didn't get ninja enemies. Because they're Mario 2 enemy, kinda? Yeah, I'd have been Super Mario World. We had them in a couple other games, too. Oh, weird. Okay. How the hell did that happen? Well, ninjas jumped on their own, rather than when you jumped. Ninjas also jumped on their own all the time. Yeah, I also want more. I would really like to have editable backgrounds as well. It could simply be letting us place non-enemy tiles, object tiles, in a dark layer that is not interactable. Let us build our own backgrounds. The stupid knee-jerk I love Nintendo response that people will spit out is, well, people would draw penises, but there are infinite ways to draw penises already. And infinite ways to make bad levels already, so those are bad arguments for why a feature shouldn't exist. And something like a background editor that let us place tiles in the background and build our own backgrounds, it would be such a huge game changer for presentation. You couple that with a basic palette slider that just lets you mess with the core colors, and then it automatically adjusts the accent colors around it, would be so fucking good. There we go. Okay, I don't know why the Z didn't work the first time. It looks like we're gonna re-Z there too. I think that's what the hint said, but I couldn't tell what was happening because I died so fast. Yeah, I know a lot of people want 3D. I don't think... Most people haven't played around with any type of 3D engine. I've mostly only ever played around with 2D level makers, but I really love the Tony Hawk level maker engines. But there was a reason why the Tony Hawk level maker engines are so simple and why they dropped them later. It's that player-built levels kind of suck ass in 3D. Trying to do true 3D in Mario Maker would be... It would just be so much harder for people to build good levels. And it's not like it definitely couldn't work, I just feel like it would be a cesspool of sadness. Infinite penis. Yeah, I have to spin jump again in there. That feels a little chaotic. I feel like, that whole thing happens real fast without me really being able to understand that I'm supposed to be ready to hit C again really fast. You could probably temper that by just slowing it down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, slowing down that segment just a little bit before that blows out. We give the player a second to see what's happening, and maybe let some of that stuff clear off the screen. Dick move. Oh, yeah. Choosing music would be really nice. I would really like an actual Mario Paint music editor. And this is another one people will immediately be like, people who make dumb music. In the pause menu, have a toggle music option to just play the default music for the style. So you can instantly turn off the music levels that are just the cat noise over and over again, because you will get that. You will run into a level that is just meow, 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 meow on a loop forever. And you will turn it off, and you will be like, okay, thank God. But the Mario Paint was clearly the inspiration for Mario Maker, and had a lot of Mario Maker's ideas in it. So returning to actually having a music editor that we could use, ideally the exact same music editor, would be fucking awesome. Would be so fucking cool. You would call it wanting to die after about 4 minutes of it. Oh, hang on. I think there's an online Mario Paint music editor. I swear to God, I remember playing with it years back. There absolutely is. Oh my God, it can hook up to MIDI controllers? Oh shit. Go get my little keyboard and play with that. That would be a way more fun way to do little keyboard than the fucking little keyboard that's breaking anyway. These are different noises. Oh, no, they're not. They just have different symbols. Where's meow? There's no meow. I'm missing the meow. I was going to force you guys to listen to it, but get away with it now. I would really like to see, editable parameters for stuff, too. Ah, I figured it was going the hole. Like... Like, let's say, you long press on Magic Koopa, and then there shows 3 little boxes next to Magic Koopa, and they stay there, and you can drag anything you want in there. So if you drag Buzzy Beetle Shell into the Magic Koopa's first box, or any of the boxes, the only thing that will happen when Magic Koopa turns blocks into stuff is Beetle Shell. And if you did Beetle Shell, Mushroom, it'll be 2 Beetle Shells and then a Mushroom. And it'll rotate like that every time you do it. That would be fucking awesome. So it would be RNG if you don't do anything with it, but if you poke Magic Koopa for long press it, then you can alter the way their RNG works and have it be consistent. That would be really cool for a lot of RNG stuff, and for a lot of enemies generally, like sports. Imagine if we could give every enemy like a kickable state or a grabbable state beyond the Mario Maker 2 thing. Like, just jump on Magic Koopa and then pick up the robes or something like that. Like, more ways to individually control mechanics and alter mechanics in ways that would be interesting and creative. I feel like would open up endless opportunities for players. Give us a lot more, like, emergent gameplay concepts. Yeah, that was pretty good. I definitely felt like, well, see, we played the first bit. We played the first bit a good deal of times. So that alters my ability to really see the scale there. But it felt like the second checkpoint area was a little longer, but it didn't feel too long either. And it might honestly only feel that way because we played the first half like twice. We got to the end really quick, and honestly, I really like that. When the last checkpoint to the final part isn't a slog, that is such a refreshing thing in a troll level generally. 20 minutes I feel like is a good time. Probably would have been 25 if we factored in the time we spent yesterday. And overall was pretty funny. Softlock didn't make me furious. That's literally the only thing I remember from playing it months ago. Yeah, overall really good. Yoshi's Island style is on my list. Yoshi's Island style is why I am so angry we didn't get Mario 2 style, and we only got it as a mushroom. Because Mario 2 style would have opened the door to weirder stuff. And I think Yoshi's Island is the perfect weirder stuff. I think Yoshi's Island and Super Mario Land 2 are the perfect weird styles for us to get. Would be incredibly fun. And, like, crazy idea that I would love to see, Mario versus Donkey Kong. Cram it in here. That had a really fun engine. That engine invented Mario's triple jump and wall jump and a whole bunch of cool stuff. And we just remade it. And it's built for puzzles. It's literally built for puzzles, and it's a really cool engine. But we'll never see it. Bring your cat for free meow crackers. Nope, he's passed out. He got too high. Well, Kirby would have been a perfect power-up to go along with the Link power-up, as well as Samus power-up. I think would have absolutely worked in engine in Super Mario Bros. Style and been incredibly fun. So it's really too bad that we didn't see more special power-ups like that for some of their like mainstay series. Because I feel like Kirby and Samus are right after Mario and Zelda. Why? Whatever you like. I did re-upload 2 levels today. Okay. Let's drop another one in there. Okay. 11. There's 3 after this. We should be good. No, 2 after this. My thing didn't move forward. Well, we got a little bit of a Zelda Dungeon Maker in the Link's Awakening remake. And there are a couple of good, well-regarded Zelda makers on Steam that came out pretty recently that are pretty popular. Fox played one of them, but I think he passed out. But he probably talked about his thoughts when he played it on stream. I wish I had been able to watch it. Would have been fun. I bet he sticks his VOD somewhere, though. And there's actually been a highly advanced Zelda maker that's been around since the 90s that I used to play with when I was literally like 10 years old on a computer I found in a fucking curb. Called Zelda Classic. That is an incredibly robust Zelda maker that started out as a Zelda 1 editor and then snowballed into an incredibly broad scope. Totally creative Zelda maker that is super open-ended scripting engine. It's really in-depth. And there are an infinite ocean of half-finished projects floating around out there, and maybe 10 or 15 good, like, full quests, full games to play through. So it's definitely a tougher thing to build out full concepts in. Just focusing on just dungeons is probably a good idea, but that's also a hard sell too. Seeing if people are more inclined to choose a level if it has pixel art in the thumbnail. Well, don't tell me that before I pick it, but also I'm more inclined to pick a level that has Phanto in it, regardless of whether or not it had the pixel art. Oh god. This, the second I see this, I don't want to touch it. It's the thumbnail that scares me. But in general, I think people like pixel art thumbnails, or pretty thumbnails, rather than just a random shot of something. But also people are going to gravitate towards styles and things they like too. Sports. Baby Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I would also be really happy if they just brought back the amiibos and made them all special. But that's a crazy, crazy wish. Hello. Random one up. Oh my god, okay. So don't go in that door? This is the wrong way? You can make doors one way by lifting it up one tile. So don't do that. Pretty funny. Yeah, we'd make that door one way. Just pop it up one tile so the player just falls out of the door. We're doing a Mario 2 mushroom thing too. You could have the player fall down from a pit up above. Give you a glimpse of what's to come. Oh, You could avoid some confusion then by, well, Phanto, making it unenterable from that side until, oops. I guess let's see what happens here. Got me? Nope, you don't got me. Okay, here, we'll draw it up here with the scribbler. You can give the player a preview without letting them go through the door by blocking this door on the other side. Simply by putting something here that the player can get out of the way. So maybe there's another mushroom down here they can land on. Hide myself here. Another mushroom platform under, or just restructure it slightly. So let's say we have platform here, then another platform here above it, and then the door is here, and then in front of the top block of the door is a hard block. The player breaks the hard block, and then they can go through the door. But when they come through on this side, they can see it for a second, but they can't move or interact at all and get forced back through. So they get a little preview, but have to go back. Yeah, you could just block it off too with the one-way, so the player can see but can't go anywhere. That was my only thought there, is the player probably wants to be able to, I'm an idiot. Actually be able to, the player can't go in that door and then be really confused with what they're seeing. Go. Very hard not to grab the star. I played through Mario 2 relatively recently, and man, Phanto is so much squirrelier in actual Mario 2. To the point where it makes him feel kind of weird here, right after. He is weirdly lazy in this game. Do you kill Phanto with the star? I do not think so. I'm pretty sure he just goes through you when you have the star. He is killable with the star in Mario 2. Love the football coach setup. Yeah, the scribbling tool. Oh my god, Phanto, fuck off. Is very useful. It is a tool called Draw on Stream Painter, and I do not understand how other people do live without it. They aren't used in the second section at all. Yeah, they come off as like little hazards that could be almost anything else to deal damage rather than instant death. I feel like any damage threat would be more fun, like maybe a flying fireball. Well, something like that. Oh. That helmet's a little harder to grab. Sports. I had leftover risotto dinner that I made when I was still really sick, and I don't know. I apparently thought it was salty enough when I was sick, but now it doesn't taste like anything. Now it does not taste salty at all, which is hang on. We're gaming. It'll be a bit spammy. Yeah, it definitely feels like we have a lot coming at us with the ball shooter underneath us on top of all that. We have the capacity to take at least one hit, which is nice. Oops, fuck me. This time we don't. Okay, well. I know I'm not gonna survive, but I'm gonna say I was gonna go for it. But I failed. Yeah, just the actual health bar toggle as like a stage condition would be really nice. Power up permanence as a factor as well would be really nice. Like, player gets power up, player keeps power up. Power up saves at checkpoint, you always have the power up in the level, but you have hit points. That would be an extremely fun way to do that, and would open up a lot of things that people are already trying to set up in complicated ways in their levels that never really works. Like all the people trying to make Metroid levels and do like power-ups that are so awkward to make the player regrab. Well, I definitely feel like we do not need balls from the bottom. Stuff in a cloud isn't exactly RNG, but for almost all intents and purposes, it is RNG and feels like RNG, especially when you're already scrolling for one reason or the other. Is that it's very hard to manipulate effectively. So it's always going to mess up the way you're proceeding through it. And you're already dealing with Phanto, who also isn't really RNG, but he's based on your position, so it's very difficult to manipulate when you're already scrolling and dodging stuff. And the more random elements you mix together, the more it's going to feel frustrating. If you really like where it's at, you can temper that by giving the player more hit tolerance, by giving them more buzzy shelmets that they can grab on their way through. I mean, he's consistent that he's pretty much always trying to do the same thing. Oops. But his positioning at, like, underhangs like that isn't going to be absolutely reliable, depending on where you're positioned here. If you're in the front or the back of the stack, depending on how you're playing, depending on how you're handling it each time. And the way the cannons fire are going to change based on how far you've scrolled the camera, too, depending on if you're in the front or the back, too, which is enough to add a lot of variance. Would Phanto move the same way? I assume there's some RNG component to him. Oh, fuck off, Phanto. And RNG in Mario Maker is seeded with D-pad inputs, I'm pretty sure. Somebody wrote up a huge document on it that you could find on the Mario Maker subreddit. The Mario Maker 2, they seeded with D-pad inputs. So unless you didn't move at all after going through the door, he probably would not move exactly the same. I don't know if he's entirely positional or if he's positional and a little bit of RNG. Yeah, ass cannon has a lot of potential to put you in a really uncomfortable situation too, where you're just unable to make the jump with hanging out on the back. Yeah. Esports. I think that's the one that makes it really tough there. The large ball of bills don't bring too much, but also aren't so chaotic that they ruin it either. Yeah, pretty good stuff overall, though. Phanto's fun. It's nice to have a Phanto level that's, actually dealing with Phanto, actually dodging Phanto, rather than, you just have Phanto while you're running back through the level to the door with it. Phanto's fun. Yeah, good stuff. Do care and love. Yeah, I would really like a better ranking system. I like booing levels that are bad. I get joy out of it. I like that me booing the levels may remove them from endless. I like that there are real consequences. And that it kind of feels like I am taking one molecule of piss out of the ocean of piss that is endless. And that if enough people did that, that maybe endless would be good. I know that's an insane thought, but like, imagine if we had a better ranking system that allowed people to go a little deeper on how they rank levels. It could just be 1 to 5 stars. It might not be that great, but it would be kind of useful, especially if maybe they gave us a bullet point list of reasons why you didn't give it 5 stars. They're obviously not going to let you type stuff in there, and people will report all feedback. That was... I gotta... Don't leave any more rude comments or you're banned from commenting email from Nintendo. Because I would label stupid shit like pick a pipe, and I would offer feedback like, this is extremely tedious and I don't like it, which apparently is abuse. Or really, Nintendo doesn't moderate the comments at all and they just take reports as all serious. We'll wait a bit before resubmitting because queue is small. It's pretty small. We're going to close it pretty soon too. Game Reaper, what do you want me to take a look at here? Oh. The most ideal would be some way to actually curate feedback. I feel like would be incredibly useful. But there's no way it wouldn't be abused, and there's no way Nintendo would be able to moderate it because they're terrible. I wish Nintendo was less terrible and way cooler about player-generated content. They are not. You drop it in there, and then what's that? That's 2 more after this one at 10:24. You did my speed run, right? You don't expect me... Oh my god, that still has a flag on it from 2021? What the fuck? I'm taking a screenshot of that. How the fuck does that have a flag on it? The game forgets flags after a while, so I don't know how that still has a flag on it, but there's a flag on it. But yeah, we did that 1,000 years ago. I've literally seen flags fall off a level, so that's even more confusing. When I've seen it fall off stuff that definitely wasn't a re-upload that I definitely played. Mushroom Mountain Pass. Are you doing like traditional Super World that you're putting together here then? Is that the idea? 2030. Yeah, that's a good time to close it, actually. Probably enough time for 3 more without issue. This guy's coming with me. He's gonna kill his whole family. Random twist, okay. Oh. He's gonna kill everyone he's ever met. That's what we're doing with this Galumba. What he gets. Been 4 years since I properly played and still had flags on 2020. Well, that's what I always thought, and what other people I've talked to have thought is that it's like certain number of levels and then they start to fall off. Like it can only store so many. And I have been playing Mario Maker for 10-ish hours a week for 9,000 hours. I'm already playing it. Come on. So it's weird that I've seen flags fall off, but this old level is not falling off yet. At least 10 hours. Sometimes a lot more. I do kind of wish that was the one thing that I... Oh, don't kill him. He's killing everybody else, bud. I do kind of wish that, like, the Discord queue was full of desperate people. I wish I had that going for a long time. And then I could go back through that and play, like, levels that have been in there forever when I was sick. Too sick to stream, but wanted to play Mario Maker. Live and you learn. Mario Maker 3 comes out. We will have better ideas. 2,000 hours somewhere played. Play a lot. Leave it on sometimes too. And it takes a while for the Switch to go to sleep. Give me more information. Yeah, we had a really good log in on the 3DS and on the Wii U. I don't understand why it was so bad on the Switch and why it never improved. And why we never got themes on the Switch so much of it was just so lazy. Known ways of multiple takedowns. Hidden bonus room nearby. Nearby. Come with me. Playing a lot of Super Mario World ROM hacks does this to you, by the way. You will just carry the creature with you forever. And they wake up fast in Mario Maker, and it makes me get hurt. If thing's battery stays the same, I will combust. I would always like a bigger battery option, but I almost always have a battery with me, so I'm prepared. Oh, he died. Well, memory will live on. So, I don't mind if they are kind of in between on the battery, because it's pretty easy to clip a battery onto the Switch, too, and just plug it in. But I also think that the default, like I have a ROG Ally, and I really like it, but the fact that I can only play Horizon Zero Dawn for like 40 minutes before it runs out of batteries is very annoying. fucking stupid. I really just wanted to bring one of these guys with, but I'm gonna stop risking my life for no reason. We'll get another one. Oh, it dies after... Ah, I gotcha. That might be bad storage conditions. In general, you want to leave your Switch stored at not 100% and not under 20%. I think between 20 and 80 is what they usually say. But I think just under 80 is the healthiest for the battery. And it varies. I know batteries should not wear out quickly. That's definitely a big one. Played this at some point? It feels familiar. But just as far as my anecdotal evidence goes, my launch Switch still has its... oh, Columbus, have a good night. See you later, bud. My launch model Switch here that I painted and did a bunch of dumb shit to. Oh, good, and pissed off my capture card. Has the same battery that it's always had. Play is being suspended. Really? Heidi's playing Switch the one time I was using the other Switch? The right Switch here. Back here. Alumba. My launch model battery still works pretty good in that Switch that it has. Oh, there we go. We're going in this pipe. But yeah, it varies. It varies depending on how each person uses it too. And some of that is probably Nintendo's configuration. Esports. One issue I had with my Switch really early on is that some docks will say they're charging it, but it will still discharge, and the Switch has no handling for that situation. It will only turn off with low battery if it is not charging. So if it thinks it's charging and the battery continues to discharge, the charge controller does not handle that. The battery overdraws and it fucks off. It gets fucked. You can still charge it with, in some cases, with very low voltage chargers or very low amperage chargers. Very low amperage 5-volt chargers. It will still charge slowly. And then it will recover. That is what worked for mine. But a buddy of mine, I would just replace the battery on because his would not come back at all. Oh yeah, Pud's getting in there. Pud's being cute. Pud is very jealous of the other cat. Wow, Yoshi in a spike pit? What are you communicating to me here? What's that Yoshi telling me? You just don't like Yoshi? Alright. He got to come all the way to the end, and then he died. Reaper hates Yoshi. Well, today I learned. You could make... Oh, Crackers is licking Pud very hard. Gun. Big cats. Oh my god. Where is my clip button? Pud just put his head on his hand on Cracker's head and started licking him. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna make the other cat camera bigger. These guys are being cute. Yeah, Lucy, if you show up right at the beginning, really right at the beginning, 2.5 hours earlier than now, we do giving the cats treats on camera, usually at the beginning of almost every stream. Almost every single clip I have is that.
Thank you.
There's the baby cat eating some of them, and this other clip of, I think, him licking Crackers. Yeah, that Casey clipped were really good. But cats are an infinite distraction on the stream. You guys done? Oh, he's going back in for more. Right, you are, bud, you little bitch. This is gonna get weird in a sec, so we're gonna watch this. But yeah, overall I like that. Good 1-1, not too much going on. Not too complicated, which can be a weird thing for a 1-1, as World 1 should be relatively simple. A little long, but not too long. Not so long that it was annoying. Did we have a checkpoint? I don't remember if there was a checkpoint. I hope there were checkpoints, considering the length. But yeah, definitely wasn't too long. Definitely a little long, but not too long. Okay, well, that's it for kisses, I guess. It was anticlimactic. A lot of times they get like really, really vigorous with each other, and then they wrestle. Sports. Yeah, Hot Dog, the little baby cat, does not live over here yet, but he is in those clips. We found Hot Dog in engine. Joe level. Low level. We found Hot Dog in a car, under a car, in a parking lot. And then while we were trying to trick him out of there, he ran out into some bushes. And then while we were trying to get him in the bushes, with the help of some old ladies, he ran up into a car, into a car's engine compartment. He crawled all the way up in there, and I was like, well, fuck this. And I tugged on the guy's door, and it opened. And then I popped the hood, and then I opened the hood up, and then I grabbed the kitty. And that's how we found Hot Dog. Oh no. He's very cute, considering he was a feral cat with worms. He is very happy in the house. He is very affectionate, and he's very funny. Yeah, he was distributed. I saw him under the car, and the second I saw a baby cat under somebody's car, I was like, oh, we're taking him home. Oh, he's coming home. Yeah, Reaper, queue's close. But I will be, oh no, I won't be back tomorrow. I will be back Monday, doing Mario Maker again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week at 3 hours earlier. What do you want me to take a look at here, Joe? Zelda is the boy, long shot. Zelda is the boy, long shot here. Find secret, collect pink coins, remember your equipment. Okay. There is a kitten. Yeah, I've had a good number of random barn cats that I've adopted. And then otherwise cats from Main Society. I've never, like, purchased a cat. Crackers might look like he's got some Maine Coon in him, but mostly, oops. Mostly he was just the cutest cat who would not leave me alone. Oops. I'm having a lot of trouble pulling a bomb without climbing the vine. I just want to see if I can go in that pipe. Again. Named her Boo because her fur pattern looks like a Scream mask. That's good. Crackers loves crackers. He loves graham crackers and all that, but that is completely unrelated to the fact that his name is Crackers. His name is Crackers is because he was a fucking crackhead. When we went to the shelter to look at cats, he immediately came right up to me and was trying to climb up my business. And I played with him. I held him and I hugged him and played with him. And then, you know, I put him down like, okay, I'm here to meet all the cats. We'll see you later. You know, you're on the top of the pile. So he climbed up like this cat area was like this sort of cat gym thing. He climbed up the thing onto the top of it, waited until I was sticking out, and then he just jumped on me and was like, nope, you're picking me up. So at that point we're all pretty clear that we were taking Crackers home. And I called him Crackers because he was a crackhead. Not Ghostface or Billy? Billy can be a girl's name. I think, yeah, Drew can be a girl's name. Drew Barry? No. Drew Barrymore? Why is that one skull blue? You trying to tell me something? I don't know. Gonna keep randomly exploring forward. Found a checkpoint. I did not get a red coin. Was I supposed to get a red coin? No, he was just a crackhead. I didn't want to name him Crackhead, so I named him Crackers. That's funny. It is a secret. Okay. Notice that cough drop faster than I thought it would, but I'm not losing my voice already, so that's a good sign. Oh my god. Place the cough drops just out of reach. Put more in me. I've had COVID for 3 weeks and just got better-ish over the weekend. Esports. Not it. That doesn't work either. Okay. You seem 10% better than last night. I slept a little more. That helps. Still couldn't lift a heavy thing today. Oh, cute. Okay. That's a clever way to set up the player running backwards and forwards to flip that thing around. That's cute. Oh, wait. Can't do it again. How am I supposed to do it here, bud? Am I supposed to go over? Go that way. Go that way. I guess I'm going over. No. No. This one don't work. Okay, good. I don't need to do it. Okay. Balls to the wall. Yes, I was supposed to get a red coin in here. Point. Goodbye. I can't find a way to interact with that, oh, there we go, that's what it is. Okay. I figured it out eventually. Yeah, Pud, the buff orange cat, is named Pud because he used to be even more butterscotch pudding colored. Now he's faded a little bit, but, you know, I like him. And also because Pud is a playing term for the peasy on the groin, which I thought was really funny. And Hot Dog is named Hot Dog because we tried to get him out from under the car with hot dogs. And Heidi was immediately like, we're not naming him Hot Dog, but it was already too late. It was too late the second she bought hot dogs with a cat that she didn't know about outside in the parking lot. Imagine if she bought kielbasa. No, I wouldn't have named him kielbasa. I might have thought that was really funny and then named him Killbot. I did not get a coin in there either. I keep taking the friggin' exit before I find the thing. The dungeon music or the fairy music? A Killbot would be a pretty fun name for a silvery cat. What the hell is going on over here? I do not understand the goal of this shaft. Am I missing something? I must be. What's at the bottom? Okay, there we go. The train. So we missed the train. Yeah, we missed the train. Okay. Other room might be more economical for time. What you talking to me about? Time economy. What in the hell are we doing here? Are we doing like a sky tree somehow? No. Well, maybe. Hang on. Oh, uh-oh. Hey, did that soft lock me? Those aren't vine blocks, are they? Get the red coin. Yeah, I see the red coin. Are we racing it back down? Oh, that vine's still going. Nothing catches that on the way down. Remember your equipment. Yeah, I got this guy. I got this guy. I got springs over here that I can't sort out. Yeah, you can sort this out by using vine blocks and then just blocking it above there so the vines can't grow too high. And that should work, because the vine blocks will always come back. Otherwise, just put a solid tile into the door. Yeah, because then my next thought was, well, am I chasing this up somehow? Like, I see that. But I still don't understand what I'm putting in the hole over there. How I'm getting something down there. There's a setup for me to shoot an arrow and plunge down? Oh, doesn't matter, out of time. Do vines and blocks there fuck with the level? Well, there should be some way to make the door work. There's always a way to make it enterable, even if it's just putting a block under it. I don't see why you wouldn't want that to be re-enterable. Because we can just not trigger the blocks and then have this go the whole way up. Still don't understand what we're doing with the skull platform. You blow... No, that's never good, because my thought then was, well, is there a reason I might want to do that? Am I supposed to let this vine through? Like, I'm trying to experiment with the level. And if you don't want me to experiment with the level, you can't make a room where I'm supposed to remember my equipment and experiment and try to figure stuff out. Okay. See you, Mom. How do I not weigh more than a bomb? That seems crazy. If Link is carrying infinite bombs, the bomb should weigh more. Or do I have to be on the edge and then I balance out? Yeah, okay. I weigh the same as a bomb. Yeah, seesaws can measure weights, and the weights are very weird. Nothing is consistent about what things weigh. Munchers are extremely heavy. Oh, fine. Do like that. Yeah, there's always a solution. There's always a fix for a soft lock. There we go. Okay. Okay, cooking bombs. Cooking bombs all day long. Okay. There we go. Peaceful. I believe from the last time we did something like this, I have to see the arrow fall, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, munchers are real heavy. There's a couple other things like that too, where it's just goofy. I think munchers are the weirdest one though. Munchers are crazy heavy. But they can also crush you to death. But I feel like that's more about the fact that they're munchers and less about the fact that they're infinitely heavy black holes of death. Looks like you missed 2 blocks? Fair. There's a block. I didn't see that one. I feel like this room got a little addicted to the idea of the maximum height of, the maximum possible height versus, the best possible height. I feel like it could have been a little shorter. that the what place? Okay, that's the place. Oh, what? A bit long for a single red coin. Yeah, at least we have a checkpoint right after. But it definitely feels longer than the other rooms. Hello, arrow. There we go. Yeah, that is satisfying. I feel like it would be equally as satisfying if it were a little shorter. But that was satisfying to do. And we're not pressed for time. But we are very likely to be pressed for time if that room is not the first thing we start with the checkpoint, which is always frustrating. I don't know if there's an easy answer for that, though, to make sure the player starts that room with a full timer. Ow. Oh, other than leaving that door open for that room. If the door is open for that pipe, that is very likely the first pipe the player will try. That's probably your best bet, is to leave that pipe open and, yeah. Satisfaction is directly proportional to height. Ooh, that is said by somebody who is 5'8". Oh, I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry. 5'8" is exactly the same as 2'4". I'm actually 6'1", so I would know. Back when I was on Tinder, before I met Heidi, I originally had my height on my profile. Nice. And then realized why people wanted it and took it off, and then girls would ask me immediately, "How tall are you? How tall are you?" That pissed me off. So I left it off and then started telling them and then asking them how tall they were. And if that's somebody's first question, they're a dick. So I would ask oh yeah, I'm 6'1", how tall are you? Oh, you're too tall. You're too short. You're wrong. You're the wrong height. Because fuck you. Fuck you if the first thing you're going to ask somebody is their height. You're allowed to have a preference. But if that's the first thing you want to know about somebody, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself to death, dude. That is such a fucking dick move. What are you guys doing down there? I don't want to play with you guys down there. You're being weird. Oh, I'm not Link anymore. I'm going back. Okay, so that is the last room. So we'll go back there later. Look at this one. Felt pretty dumb. Oh my god. Dude, what are the vine blocks here for? You don't want to have vine blocks where you need them, but you want to have vine blocks there to piss me off. Oh yeah, we did this one already, right? This is the one we started with. We already have the red coin, so can't go in that pipe. I'm done. Yeah, this is a fun room too. We have really creative mechanisms here. Do. But long. Did we not do this one? Balls. This one's gonna be a lot easier. Especially if we had gotten down here faster. There we go. Okay, well, let's go checkpoint. Where's the checkpoint? Where's the door? Uh-oh. Okay. Orbs. Orb. And now I'm gonna die. Pinch me, please. Come on, let me die on my terms. Oh, fuck off. You were supposed to murder me. And now, I die of time. Make a sequel to my first Zelda level? I made a bad Zelda level that I should fix. I remember if I uploaded it. Time takes us all. Oh yeah, I've never died of old age. No evidence I'm gonna. Never died before. Not about to start. A buddy of mine used to get really, really frustrated when I was insist there was no way to disprove that I was immortal, other than murder, which is illegal. So I still think that's funny forever. I've been getting mad about that. Sometimes you just have to let people be really stupid. Oh, like that. That was dumber than what I was intending, but it still served its purpose. Take this. Gonna kill you. Break you. Oh, come on, bud. Unnecessary behavior. Oh, good. I went back in the door. Thanks, 8-bit doll. That's how that life ended. Is there a lot more? I feel like there can't be a lot more after I get the last one. Because we used both checkpoints before that, and we would key death if there wasn't. So we have to pretty much be done here. Go. Almost done. That's good. Also have a buddy who gets really mad about groups. He does not like the word groups. He does not agree that, you know, if wolf is the wolves, that roof should be the roofs, especially since it is proper, it's just archaic. So I try to use the word groups whenever possible around him. Oh, hello, secret. Full of stuff. Wow, you guys need to calm down, huh? And there we go. A lot more up inputs than I would expect. I gotta do something about this. Yeah. Whew. Thought one of them was gonna have a key, and they didn't. Then they did not. Just infinite fire bars, apparently. Am I just going over here? Maybe? Yes. No? Okay. Ow. Firebar City made me not really want to fucking fuck around with these guys. Not the reason why control over the RNG would be really nice. It would be really nice to just not have to deal with the fucking fire bars and some of the other stuff they can spawn. To have control over their spawn behavior. I think if things went wrong enough here, they could totally block you out with fire bars. Oh, that's where we're going. Okay. I could climb that vine earlier. There must be a less dumb way to do this, right? Oh, shell. Hat. Shell hat. Hat spike haver. That the last one? Okay. And then what is your failsafe if the player accidentally breaks all of those blocks because they're really stupid? Hmm? Leaving. Do not need the P-switch. Skull platform? Oh, is that what the skull platform is for? Okay. Did we spawn this? Did we not trigger the skull platform? We must have just not triggered it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. There are a large number of things that took a long time in that level. I feel like you would benefit a little bit by shortening some of those segments up by virtue of just wanting to cut down on how much time the player is likely to spend there. That must have been tight. That must have been tight to finish in a single life from the start. Now, what was your clear time on that? But that was close to 6 minutes as well. It was 5 minutes. There, though. Long level. Pretty long level, even when you know exactly all the solutions. Alright, Lucy, let's see what you got. Mostly you. Still, hostile reception to generally positive criticism today. QT9 FYF. Be changed even if I understand why it's like how it is. Yeah, there's no way to extend more trust to players, but at the same time, players will always seek out making more annoying or more difficult levels than is necessary. But there is something to be said for it to be difficult to do that to a point. But you definitely want the level to be completable. But there has to be a better way to do it with checkpoints. I think the easiest thing they could do is make sure the level is clearable from the start as long as you hit every checkpoint. But it is possible to create a situation where you restarted a checkpoint and can't clear it. Especially when you factor in clear deaths. Coats Adorbs Maker. What level do you want me to take a look at? Esports. Yeah, I think they just need to make sure that checkpoint behavior is relatively consistent. It would be ideal if they could just let you finish it from the start as long as you touch every checkpoint. But I feel like there's Firefish. Take a look at the newest one. Uploaded on 9/11. If I shoot 2 fish into tall buildings and destroy them, I will laugh very hard. Did you watch my Scree clip? You sent it to me. I looked at it. I think so. What's happening to me? Why can't I remember anything? You sent it in Discord, right? Or did you send it here? No, you didn't send it in Discord. But I looked up the manual later. So I thought I watched it. I don't still have it open. Link Gaming. What was it? What was the clip? I thought I opened it, but maybe I didn't. And if I opened it and thought it was stupid, I would very certainly say that. I just honestly can't remember. Throw the link in there again, and I'll see if I open it and remember it immediately. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I did not know lava disrupted Blowy Joey without killing him. That is fucking cool. I'm grabbing a little clip of that. That's fucking cool. I did not know you could disrupt Blowy Joey in that way. It's fucking neat. Oh, the tower just dies when he's not blowing anymore. Yeah. Oh, neat. That's weird, because it climbs up a little bit at a time when the bubbles start, but it disappears entirely. It stops functioning once he's covered up. That's neat. Hot fish. Hotfish.com. I don't like people putting, like, my name in levels or doing that thing just generally is weird. Just make the levels for people, and then I'll play them. But someone did very lazily make a quick troll level with my name in it to piss me off. And then Block blows up part of the H, and it changes from hot fist to hot fish. And then a flaming fish comes down and hits you. And I probably the funniest troll I think I've ever seen somebody put together that was targeting me. There we go. You can get mad at another sword floating around here. I do want to use this mechanic more in the future. Yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff you could do with it. That's why I grabbed a clip of it, because I immediately was like, man, there's got to be something really fun you could build with this. And then it made me think, too, what are some other interactions with Blowy Joey? Like, does he behave differently with water? Does water drown Blowy Joey? Is there anything else you can do to him? I'm glad that, in general, you were consistent with safe platforms above the lava height there. A lot of times people can fail to communicate exactly where the lava height is, and especially if you can move around vertically a lot in a level, it can be really annoying to not know where the safe point is, to the point where I will often indicate to people, like, dude, indicate where the lava line is, with some visual stylization. Think he blows in water? He might. Seems like a guy who'd blow in water. Wait, I had to do a bunch of work. Oh, I thought it was going to say G. GG. But it says LBG. Large blow guy. Large blow guy. That's what that stands for. We'll accept no alternatives. Forgot to remove the skull above the pipe. Had to kill the boss because it sucked. Well, that is a hard decision that most people are incapable of making. One of my often repeated things for traditional levels is not every level needs a boss fight. Like, seriously. Not every level needs a boss fight. Most levels don't need a boss fight. You can get away with a boss fight in a castle level. That's a place where you might have a boss. But not every level needs a boss fight. Very few levels need a boss fight. Almost no levels ever need a boss rush. Nobody really likes boss rush. I really wish those people would stop. It's just not... We don't have enough checkpoints to do a good boss rush type of thing. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I like that. I have no significant feedback. We were pretty clear with the height for the lava, which was very nice. We were not often in a position where you might make a deadly jump and be trapped. Oh yeah, was that pipe earlier on enterable? It was not. Okay. Yeah, very traditional platforming level that did its job. Had a really interesting hook with the blowy joeys without going overboard. Large blow guy. That's clearly what that stands for. And that's it. Sports. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, it's 11:07. I have to go to bed. I'm wrapped in wires, but I'm going to do one multiplayer versus, because I feel like I haven't done that at all since I got back from being sick, because I didn't want to get mad at it the first day, and then I forgot it existed. Was it Scree? Oh, it was a clip you sent me. Oh, I must have posted that in the Discord because I went through all of it. Oh, yeah, I watched it. I thought it was a YouTube clip. I remember that clip. I watched it. I just didn't understand why, other than I couldn't remember what enemy it was. But yes, I watched it. I posted a link to it in the Discord because if there's a clip that somebody takes and they post it in chat, I'd put it in the Discord. What I do. I hope I sleep well too. Yeah, it's been rough. That has been the most annoying thing about recovering from COVID is that I still can't sleep for shit. I can't lift heavy stuff for shit. It's very annoying to feel normal until I need to do things that are normal, and then I'm falling apart. It sucks. It sucks ass. Really funny to me for some reason. Yeah, sometimes you get stuck. You say the same thing over and over again. Oh. All right. Oh my god. Only 3 of us, Nintendo. And see what happens when you're a dick toad? You suck the dick. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Nice. Take that. Oh man, this is actually a really funny design for a multiplayer level because I am dishing like infinite moles on those idiots. They ran out of enemies. Okay, checkpoint. I feel like Mario's kind of trying to go over me. Where are you guys? Come on. Yeah, he was gonna rush it. Do. Sorry, Toad. He was coming for me and he had a Yoshi. He was gonna get licky. sorry, bud. I tried. He had Yoshi. There was nothing I could do. They clearly ran out of moles, which ruined the end of it, and it wasn't a good level, but it was fun for versus, and the versus rankings are separate. And a mole-heavy level actually is a really big tailwind for just the first player, because now everybody else is either jumping on moles or jumping around moles, which is actually kind of funny. Good stuff. You guys have a good night. Have fun watching me say, was it Scree over and over? Was it Scree? It was Ripper. Ripper is what it was. Yeah. The whole manual's online. It's really funny. They misgender Samus all the time because it was a secret that Samus was a girl. Such a stupid fucking thing. I'm glad Samus is a girl. It's just so silly that that was like a twist. Like, really? Really, you guys? I'm going to bed. You guys have a good night. I'll be back on Monday. Maybe before that, especially if it's a slow weekend. I just got this Game Boy player set up, so it might be kind of fun to stream Game Boy Advance stuff on real hardware now that I can do that. Might be fun. You guys have a good night. I'm fucking out of here.